Just before the video starts, guys, if you're grinding CS2 and you feel like you're stuck or just not improving the way you want, this is for you. I put together a full course designed to help you hit 3k elo. As you guys know, I've spent years competing and coaching players at all levels. I've worked one-on-one with people who are hard stuck, and I've helped them break through by focusing on the stuff that actually matters. In this course, I'll give you the super specific practical advice you need, like the optimal sensitivity range, a training routine, desk height depending on your sensitivity, optimal tone of voice so your teammates actually listen to you in your pug, and other specific stuff like this. We'll also cover how to set up your game optimally, mechanics, communication, everything you need to learn to be 3k elo. So go check it out in the description below. I mean, a lot of the time macro is the issue for people who are like trying to kind of break in to being like really good. I know it was kind of for me when I was younger. Like if you can kind of just break through that, that can be kind of the thing that can make you like way better. Not always just like, okay, the flash or like the smoke. I'll ask you, how do we not lose this as NRG? You've used so many smokes. You've used 4 smokes, and all you have is like the same controllers you kind of had before. I mean, we don't even have a guy ladder yet, right? All right, cool. Can you see the screen?
This was just a mixed team.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see the screen.
I think that's fine because we can just kind of focus on you and how you're playing. You know, don't have to focus too hard on like the actual like team play, which I think is good for this session, and then we can kind of have a look at your team, hopefully next session. So what roles do you play this event?
IGL, entry fragger.
Orpa.
Yeah, I was doing all the shit.
Yeah. So what was your IGLing? How did you call this game?
I said, hey guys, we're supposed to lose this. The way we win this is just by out shooting them, so let's just do whatever the fuck we want.
Are you calling like a mid default here, or what are you saying?
Yeah, it was just like, take mid, they're just gonna be scared of us eventually. Don't show any respect. Take 1v1s if you want.
Yeah.
It's very, very loose because I have no fucking like strats in the back pocket.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of people helping me.
It was a pretty like, I know that was a very default round. You just default and they just ran into you. It's exactly what you want.
So
I mean, that's like a good duel to take for sure. Like in a mix, just try to take as many as you can.
yeah, I do think that duel works on like any other player on this team. But
What do you mean?
George is just like by far the best player on this team. And I missed my first 2 shots, so he won.
You need another
More
flash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get like a bounce flash there and then a flash behind. Like, and you should be able to
Many
call
people
this.
just got nervous this tournament because at the start of the tournament, I was like, all right, taking mid on Mirage, flash valley, flash boxes, high flash.
I'll ask you, how do we not lose this as NRG?
I guess George could help Bro more, but also, yeah, I don't think he needs to hold Cat here, right, George? Because he has 2 people Cat walking up on me, so you can just go help Bro or like help him get out of window.
Yep, you could move to like here and just hold ladder.
Yeah, don't give me 1v1s and free kills.
What do you think about Bro?
He's all right.
Yep, I agree. So what do you think about Nitro?
Well, he's literally not tradable, but also I kind of shit down his throat, so.
But I just think this what he's done here is really bad.
No angle he took, not good.
He stepped first of all, so he told you he was here, and then he just sat there, and he also moved forward. He went like here and then here, so he's just like uncomfortable. If you had peeked him like even a second earlier, which is entirely possible, you would have had an even easier kill than you did here. And then purple Zotic, he's done fine probably here, I'd say. See, to me that's more of a shit on what you've done here. Like that. That's big.
Knife out going through the window is pretty psychotic.
It is, but like, it kind of makes sense. Because you really don't expect you to do this, to be honest. And you want to catch like that timing, you know? Where you're ahead of it. And you go slight bit faster. It's interesting. If you hadn't have done this, but then if you just kept gun, then he would have had a chance to kill you if you tap, so. It's a bit of everything. It's good. You've like isolated the 1v1s well. George should be moving to help Bro. And Nitro shouldn't have done that micro that he had. And it would have been a lot harder for them to, you know, to lose that round, I think, if they just played like that. They also probably didn't need to push short as well. Like, it's kind of chill. Like, you have to plant. If they just stay alive, like B, and just one guy, if guy just hides on A somewhere, like Palace or like default B or something, it's really not that bad. But the fact that it's 8-1 is like means they're kind of, you know, they're playing without fear. They don't really care, you know. They think they're just gonna win easy. So did you call 5 mid here?
Yeah, I still like do a second timing mid take.
What do you mean by second timing?
Like let them clear mid and then back out and then we retake it after they back out.
But they haven't cleared mid.
Yeah, well then we just have mid. Like if they're not fighting for it, we have our guy like out box. We have an off holding con exit.
Okay.
We have guys walking under.
See, I think it's a mistake. I mean, this is more high level stuff, but if you use like 3 smokes on mid with this top mid boxes, I think it's just far better to get this guy out to here, second del pen, and he's not going to burn by molly. Or if you're going to do this mid retake, just don't get a guy out to boxes, because they're always just going to molly it. Or with this boost, you have them play like around this smoke, so he doesn't use this third smoke. Because what happens is now you guys have 2 smokes left, both you and under. You smoke window. What does green do with this smoke? See, like we need to use this smoke pretty much. Like basically, after you take mid here, and you've used this much util, you have to either like decide to leave mid and like just go to a site and like do A smokes, or like walk out A with like Brolin set with like the smoke jungle and molly stairs, or you need to decide to just like do the second stage mid and then like just do something off that. Do you know what I mean? So you've done, because the problem is now you've used so many smokes. You've used 4 smokes, and all you have is like the same control as you kind of had before. I mean, we don't even have a guy ladder yet, right?
Yeah, we don't have any.
Yeah.
Access points or cutoff.
Exactly.
Control.
We don't have any control, but we've used 4 smokes. If you just look at it like that. So what green needs to do is like get you some control and then go into like some sort of split. So like get a guy ladder and then like I don't know, boost window, and like 5 mid is like really hard. I don't ever recommend 5 mid. I've seen teams do it. I think it's just always better to go like 4-1, because then you get like so many more options. Because right now you're kind of stuck. You've used 4 smokes and you're all mid. It's like super weird. Like it's super weird to kind of do anything. But in general, yeah, you want to like get this first stage off, which you did good. But if we're gonna smoke boxes and just wait, then it's just not worth it. Like we need to like if we're doing top mid and window, I don't think we should be smoking boxes. We can smoke boxes if we've done like just window or just top mid. It's fine. But if it's window and top mid, like if there's like a boxes molly, you either like if you're retaking mid, you shouldn't go out. I don't think. Or you can just get a guy to here with like the flashes from down here. Bang, bang. I think that's like the mistake. Like you guys are just in a losing position, and now you're forced to kind of like do something. Like if we just have a top con smoke instead of like smoking here, just yeah, top mid smoke, get a top con smoke, get a guys into ladder, and then just group back unders and do like a B split is like fine. But imagine you had like a lurk here. He might have jumped and seen the AWP there. Okay, that's info for you guys. You know where the AWP is. The double AWP there. Just yeah, I think just try in your teams always going like 4-1. 1-3-1 is like fine at the start of rounds. So like it's fine to start like this, but then always lean into moving into like a 3-2, which I was saying before, like 2 ladder, 3 B apps, something like that. So you start 1-3-1, move into like taking position with the 3 and taking like getting a guy into ladder, and then grouping back to B or grouping back to A, and then from there you go like 4-1. So 4-1 could look like 1 short, like 4 ups, or you go into like, I don't know, 1 guy A. Say you do have mass mid. Say you started 4 mid and 1 A. Well then, you're automatically in like 4-1 already. What you don't want to do is start like 1-3-1, and then move into like stay there like super long. So say a guy dies, and you go into like a 1-2-1 or something, where you have like 2 guys like fighting mid trying to take cat, and then you have a B apps guy and a guy. This like 1-2-1 is just way worse than going like 3-1.
Yep.
I think 3-1's always better. 2-2 is also like really rough. Like you'll see Russian teams do this and they'll get away with it. I'm sure you've watched demos of this, but you have to be like unreal skilled and have like a really set game plan. I think it's pretty much always better just to go 3-1, and it's just like a team kind of theory that we follow, which works really nicely. As soon as we break this, we start losing rounds. Like when I was at IG like 9 Academy, I was like focusing on this a lot. It's just like playing in numbers, because it's so. Tell me what you feel about it, but I think just playing in those positions where you're playing with like numbers, you feel so strong. Like when you have like 4 guys like running short, like they're not gonna really. You're in like a shitty position, even if there's a guy bench. But it's very hard for this guy to like multi 4 people in this game, Because it feels like in CS, okay, yeah, this guy could A4 like spray you down, but I feel like in CS2 you just have so much power with like mass. It's like mass times
Yep.
acceleration. You know what I mean? I feel like it's like,
Counter-Strike is a game of percentages and numbers.
yeah. And it's all good and well if you're all spread thin and this B guy gets entry and then kills another and kills another, but that's like way less reliable than like two guys short playing second and then three guys apps.
Yeah, that's a low percentage round.
Yeah, exactly. And it can look really good, like, and the CTs can get full tilt because like one guy apps killed them all, but that's just not gonna happen all the time. And I think even my team sometimes falls into it, like we spread too thin and we like deviate away from what I'm saying now. And I think it's genuinely like one of the most important things you can do because you can make a team that's really like not actually that good because like they don't actually have to be that individually good if you just have four guys like coming here with like a lurk short who's gonna play second, right? Lurker plays second. It's like hard to stop this guy. Even like you're playing against like Nico holding somewhere here. Like it's very hard to kill four guys just running at you. Like they're like full like four juggernauts. Like you can't just spray them down. They're moving super fast because it's CS2. So a bit of a ramp. But I think it's like it's super important. The fact that like you're IGLing this game is like you'll just see like these teams like Mongols or whatever. They won't do anything crazy. They'll do like super basic shit, but they'll just do like a 4-1 and they'll just play fully together. And obviously those guys are super sharp, so it's like works out better for them. But yeah, it's just a lot more gambly. So if you go like super spread thin. So, but once again, you can spread thin at the start, like 1-3-1. But then just move into something like a 3-2. And then if you lose a pick,
Yep.
okay, 4 left, we can go 3-1. We don't have to go 3-2. So like, yeah, I guess this is that situation. But we're kind of just desperate because we don't have a smoke and we're just walking through con. Like, we just need a top con smoke here. Even if it's us using the last smoke, fuck it. Like, top con smoke, disappear into ladder, B-apps guys play first. These guys play second and run, like, trade. Something, you know? You don't even need util in this game. That's another thing, bro. Like the amount of rounds I've watched, like some of these Asian teams and EU teams just win with like literally 5 deagles. Like I watched a game, I think it was Gamer Legion versus Hotu. Hotu is like the team that beat us, and Hotu bought 5 deagles, 2 different like rounds, and won both of the rounds, like in one game, just 5 deagles, nothing else. And obviously that's like talented as fuck to do that, but the idea of like you need util, you kind of don't, as long as you play together. Like, you can compensate for the lack of util with numbers. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have strength in one area, so you can, like, strengthen another area. Right? Alright, I think you need to just push CT here, bro. Like, as soon as you get that
With
pick,
him. Fuck the flash.
yeah, just go with him. Because, like, look at the split you cause. Like, you're, like, 3 together right now. Look, 3, like, you're, like, in a triangle, bro. It's like fucking basketball. You're in a triangle, you're like, if this guy peeks and there's a guy palace, there's 3 here, it's like, shit. It's all over. But then suddenly, we're just like stopping, and like green's trying to do some, like take some space, and it's just cooked. Like, this is so much nicer for this guy if there's only one guy coming. And like, it's nice to have the flash, but you just need the bodies. And like here, where you pause here, I never stop at this position. I try not to. Because these guys always like dump a clip into here. And just spam the shit out of me. Like right on that line is where they spam always. So I first of all, I don't sit there. I would like, you can sit there for like half a second. So this is fine. Path to here. And then you can even path here and like start running here. Or just path across to triple and then swing out and do that kind of thing. But just, we need space. We like need CT. And we've killed the A guys. So like this guy's going to be like, yeah, about here. So if we can just like catch this guy and just kill him. We don't even need really a flash. Just go with him. It's like we don't have jungle because it's smoked, so we need to take CT at like all costs. And you guys kind of understand that. It's just like the micro. So that's how we're getting that impact rating, mate. Remember what I said before? Like
That's how we're getting it.
yeah, multis plus entries. So that ace round, like clutch, was a multi and it was 5 entries. And this like multi, it's 4 multi plus it's 4 entries. It's very hard to do what you just did, by the way, to get like 4 there. So
Dualies are my gun.
yeah,
So.
hold up. What the fuck's this, Molly? Yeah, let's. Let's fix your molly, mate. Like, this molly will give gap here. I'm pretty sure there's even a gap here if he jumps properly to, like, peek you. Who'd you see throw this?
Like, every A demo I watched the past couple months.
That's a bad one. I'll show you a better one. So what makes you rotate here?
We have a guy in ramp, guy holding palace, guy con. I should just tell one of them to go rotate, but
No, that's fine. You can just do this. This is good.
I just wanted 2 people B when we have a guy jiggling ramp.
Yeah.
And I didn't trust them to do it. So
Yeah, that's fine. Have you had the bug at all recently of the mollies just randomly across the map that don't exist?
no.
I played Nuke yesterday, and there was a molly the whole game in vent, even though there wasn't actually a molly there, and all my teammates could see it as well. And there was also a molly, like, you know, on B site, above, on the, like, railing. There was a molly there the whole game. Like,
I've never heard of that before.
yeah, bro, it was so weird. There was just a whole molly there, but it didn't burn you, and it didn't make any sound. And all my teammates could see it as well. So why do you throw your flash so far here?
Again, that's just the flash lineup I've always seen. In between the 2 pieces of wood. Jump through it once you pass missiles. It's too deep.
With this flash, you want to flash, like, these guys running like this as well. Okay? So you want to flash people running like this and like this. Your flash doesn't flash these guys if they're insta-swinging mid. So what I've seen people throw, I think it was... Who did I see throw this? I think either Flames or Rain. I can't remember. But they're throwing it instead of, like, this flash I've never seen before, to be honest. I've only seen, like, between these 2 gaps. And the left side of this palm tree is the one that I've seen people, like, have been throwing. So, because, as I said before, you want to flash these guys running out here, as well as here. So this one, your one does this good, but it doesn't hit these guys, which you want to be able to hit if they're, like, swinging first timing mid. So I would recommend just flashing left side of the palm tree like this, because it will hit these guys like running like this here, but it will also hit these guys.
Okay.
I think maybe you've seen pros throw this, but without much thought. But like, see, like it whites this guy, which is good. But if he was swinging, see where it lands, like over there. If he was swinging like this, he's not getting white at all. So we want to white. Why would we just white one guy when we can white like 2 at the same time, right? 2 like different angles he's going to take. So this is a perfect example, by the way, of what I'm talking about. 3-1, 3 mid, 1 apps, 1 A. So 3-1-1. And then look how they move. They've taken mid control. Look how many smokes they have left. I think he'll go out to tap. Yeah. So he's just taking mid. I mean, he's gone pretty far here, which is fine. So now we have this much control with only 2 smokes, whereas you guys used 3 smokes. Wait, 4 smokes, right? Yeah, 4 smokes, and you had 0. You still didn't have any control. So here we have, like, used 2 smokes. We have, like, this front mid control, and then we do second stage. Just window, and then top con. And then by now, Nitro's calling, okay, we're going to do A split. So then they move into a 3-2 or 2-3, which is really good. Okay, he's going to do top con as well. Do you understand what I'm saying?
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. So obviously it's a mix, so you have a bit of leeway. But I'd love to see this, like, in your team games coming up when we review them. It's just stuff like this. Just like this is just fundamental like CS, you know.
Simple, fundamental.
Yeah, and like yeah, they do first stage, they take space, they do second stage, they take their kind of positions, and before they've even done second stage, they're calling like where they're ending, which I like a lot. Who cares about Palace? Because like, if you walk out A and you see nothing, you know it's Palace. There's probably a guy here, right?
Yeah.
So you don't if you have bomb here, like don't split 1-1 with bomb or something. Just go 2 main with bomb is really good, and that means you can flash for your jungle guys. You can like make sure the guy CT isn't just like fucking peeking top ticket and killing everyone con. And yeah, and you're also tradable. Even if like George died, bro's probably trading. Just a really good round by them. Just a pretty chill like ace. But and thinking they also have an extra smoke as well in George, which George could have thrown the jungle smoke just from here. Just chuck it right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just would have been it's just like such a good round. It's very hard for you guys to do anything against it. Just really nice fundamental. Kind of CS. Nice try. Are you playing A this game, or are you just...
Yeah.
You are? Okay.
I put you on my team, so...
Yeah. See, like, this kind of round I love as well. Like, we had this round. We haven't called it in so long in our team, but it's, like, so good. I just love this fast together. Like, just so hard for anyone to do anything about it. You did well, mate. You had those like 2 unreal rounds. And that makes a lot of sense why you'd have like high impact that game. Yeah, I think you did well, considering you're just playing with a mix. It was pretty clean, to be honest.
But I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of like macro stuff. I feel like I just need experience more than I need to like learn macros or anything.
I mean, a lot of the time macro is the issue for people who are like trying to kind of break in to being like really good. I know it was kind of for me when I was younger. Like if you can kind of just break through that, that can be kind of the thing that can make you like way better. Not always just like okay the flash or like the smoke that you've seen in like
Yeah.
a game or a demo.